So they were making these caskets like 3-4 days in a row, trying to get caught up with all the bodies that they needed to put in these caskets so their families could come out and identify them, because they could just leave them sitting around in the square.
Yeah. It's June 23rd, 1900. It's been raining for 23 straight days. Southern Railway's train, locally known as Old Number 7, is about to leave the station. Its destination, with 48 passengers and crew, Atlanta. Its destiny, to forever be bound in legend on the 33rd parallel. 33 degrees north of the equator lies a mystical line that encircles the world. On this line, more mystery, spiritual, and paranormal activity occur. You have reached your destination, the 33rd parallel. On that infamous day of June 23rd, 1900, the train locally known as Old Number 7 again was about to leave the station. It had been raining for 23 straight days, and the once gentle Camp Creek was now a raging river. It had washed out the supports for the trestle, but nobody knew that. The engineer, by the last name of Sullivan, had not driven these tracks too much, and he wasn't very familiar with the area. Apparently, one of his last statements to the conductor was, "We would either be having breakfast in Atlanta or in hell." Those infamous last words would become legend in McDonough and on the 33rd parallel.
And then you have the furniture stores, the lumber factory, the cotton mill, and then here being the buggy, and then the early dealership. Anybody who was skilled in trade, who could build two pieces of lumber and a screw together, were put to work. And they did it voluntarily. I mean, this is June 1900, height of summer. It was still raining. So you couldn't do that kind of work out here. You had to bring them inside the buildings to do it. So they were bringing the bodies, laying them out, but it was after they had built the coffins, placed the bodies in the coffins, tried to label or stick pieces of the personal property, jewelry, anything on the coffin to help identify the bodies. And they were set out all around the square, and including this building, this entire building, not just us, but Story on the Square. And then, of course, down there where it was Caesar's Bistro on the other end of the square, which was the Carmichael and Son Funeral Home, where PJ's is now, and then the building attached to them. That was one entire unit, and they have the old body lift in the back. So all of these people were put together making these caskets, and just quick wood lumber caskets to place them in. And then a lot of the families, they weren't able to get down here because Trestle Bridge was closed. Yeah. They had to find other ways to get here. Stagecoach route from Atlanta at the time is going to take you 3.5 days, especially with the mud and the rain and the areas, creeks flooding. So you have 4, 5, 6, 7 days that these bodies had to be kept closed up in these boxes as long as they could. So by the time people got down here to identify, the chances that they were going to load up that casket with a seriously decaying body and try and take it back to wherever they lived were slim to none. So at that time, they got to work officially preparing the bodies for burial and building actual caskets, not just temporary lumber box caskets. So if you want to go upstairs, we can take a look there. And I'll show you some of the areas that we've had some of the other employees make comments, things that have happened, including when we're talking about the bar area with the tapping on the mirror. Okay. This space can be a little like, I don't know, I get a feeling sometimes, especially getting between here and here, like you're underwater. Actually, standing right here, it's almost like
Well,
they know it's
but
yeah. It's gonna get worse as we go up. It's right through here. It's male entity. It's a male entity. Somebody who worked here when we were talking about the caskets is what I'm getting. So maybe he participated in helping with all of that. Okay, this is our top area, stage area. At the time, this was open as well because this is where the lift would come up and down for them to bring parts and things like that. Can't verify whether actual bodies were put on there and brought up, but it is possible.
if you're here and you're like part of this, what she's talking about, part of the people that help build these caskets, please come forward. The closer you get, this device will go off and kind of help us prove that you are with us. All right? Thank you. Thank you. Stay with me.
Can you give me a name?
If you're here and you're like part of this, what she's talking about, part of the people that help build these caskets, please come forward. The closer you get, this device will go off and kind of help us prove that you are with us. All right? Thank you. Thank you. Stay with me.
Can you give me a name? I'm sorry, baby, I'm trying. It's male entity. It's a male entity. Can you come closer to the device if you're a male? If you're a man or a gentleman? Thank you. Can you come closer to the device if you're a male? If you're a man or a gentleman? Thank you. This is Matt's office area. You would have to ask him. I've been in there a couple of times. You're following me. And that's okay. You can follow me. It's almost like he's getting frustrated. It's okay. It's okay.
You see, all this wasn't here just a second ago when I was standing right over here, so now it's like all around us.
The stairwell, I'm kind of being pulled back this way again. Do y'all want to? Okay, baby. Do you want us to go this way, or you want us to stay up here? You want to stay up here? Okay. I'm kind of being pulled back this way again. Do y'all want to? Okay, baby. Do you want us to go this way, or you want us to stay up here? You want to stay up here? Okay. Anybody smell kind of like a cigar, Emily?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Is that you? A cigar? You like cigars? Go over here. Maybe there's something in connection with the lift.
Connected to the left. If you can, give us a sign. Come closer to this. It just completely went away. Now it just come back. Connected to the left. If you can, give us a sign. Come closer to this. It just completely went away. Now it just come back. All right. Now, did you work on the lift? We're going to be listening to these recordings later, and hopefully we'll be able to catch your name. Give us your name. Did you die here? Maybe? No? No, you didn't die here. You just, this was your life here? This is where you were? What you did? Okay, it's fading away. Like you know, when we were coming through here earlier, it was like, nah, I want you to notice this. When we were coming through here earlier, it was zinging like I was right next to a power source. All right, like maybe there was a huge electrical leak, and I was thinking maybe that's what that was. But when now you see I come back through here, it's nothing.
Feel the energy shift.
You can.
Feeling the energy shift. I know, baby, I know.
And I can literally see the energy shift. I mean, as you were saying, I was sitting there watching my meter go up and down. That's amazing.
Do you know the little girl that's here that I've seen that speaks to me? Are you related to her? Are you Pop Pop? I've seen her in my mind, not with my eyes.
We have no electrical source that I'm near around here.
Other than the lights and things
Yeah.
like that, you know, see? I mean, the light here.
But look at this. I'm getting a less of a reading around this light, around this electrical source,
On that landing.
than I am up here. It's gone now.
Let me come back up there and see. Let's go back up here. Can you come back up here with me? I have a feeling it's me you're kind of hanging with, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
And see, it's back now, and that's wild.
Are you Pop Pop?
See, it's back now, and that's wild.
Are you Pop Pop?
I think that's a definite yes.
The little girl that's here, is that your granddaughter?
See, right here, I was just saying, and it was nothing. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that.
Okay, we'll go down here. Can she come talk to us too? She's safe with us, I promise. I won't let anything happen to her. She's very safe with us. You wanna try and go to the back hallway where she talked to me? I think that's a yes.
Would anybody here like to speak to us? We'd love to take the opportunity and tell us your name. This is Papa.
Papa, or do you stay here to protect her, or is she here to be with you? Did you just touch me, honey? I felt it on my lower back. Was that you?
Is this about where you feel like something touched you? Because this was not going off just a minute ago. Right in this area. You set this right by her.
Or a stuffed animal? Would you like that? Can you tell us your name, honey?
I want you to use the energy and give us a clear name.
What I have. I'm gonna put this right here, okay? I'm gonna leave that right there. Can you move it a little bit? Is it okay if I take this down? Or do you want me to leave it here for you?
but she said Hannah.
I got Hannah.
That's what y'all got?
Like
That's what I heard too.
Hannah, something
I
like
felt
that.
like a Sam afterwards.
Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. All right, let's go upstairs. We got a lot of activity earlier on the steps. Maybe you're still on the steps. You got a clear name of Hannah earlier. We would love to talk to you again, Hannah. Nothing up here now the way it was. Look at this. Look at that. Are you not allowed to talk to us? We'd really like an explanation on that. Is there something else here? Are you here to protect everyone? I do this in every investigation. In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you. Christian. I do this in every investigation. In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you. Christian. If you are demonic in any way, identify yourself now. Are you not allowed to talk to us? We'd really like an explanation on that. Is there something else here? Are you here to protect everyone? I do this in every investigation. In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you. I do this in every investigation. In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you. I do this in every investigation. In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you. Okay. We're back upstairs. Had a lot of activity up here earlier. Wondering if you care to join us. Wondering if you care to join us. Tell me your name. Tell me your name. And how are you connected to this place? Through work? Through work? Are you connected through the accident? To any of those spirits here? There was a woman on board, she was a teacher, her name was Annie. Her name was Annie. Did you die here? Are you connected to the square? Are you connected to the square? Die or were you murdered? Did you work on the square? No. No. Are you from around here? Are you from around here?
So did you die in the jail? So did you die in the jail? Maybe you were someone who was hung on the square. Were you hung? We know of the hanging tree that was on the square, and apparently it was well used. Got it.
Were you here during the Civil War? Were you part of Sherman's troops? Were you Union or Confederate? Were you Union or Confederate? Were you Union or Confederate? We heard Union.
Did you live here during the Civil War? Did you live here during the Civil War? Did you see the horrors that took place? Did you see the horrors that took place?
Said the amount of evidence that we caught was just absolutely incredible. Kirsten, our psychic medium, she was absolutely incredible. Every spot that she took us to that she said she felt something or something to that effect, it registered on the EMF meter. That was incredible. The number of responses that we got on the spirit box was more than anything I think I've ever got at any investigation, and clear, concise answers that can't be disputed that they were answering our questions. So, again, is the Southern Roots Tavern haunted? I think the evidence says it is. Nothing malevolent, but definitely something to be thought about when you go visit. And you should. It's an incredible place. 33rd Parallel Paranormal would like to thank you for watching this, and we're going to be working more with Southern Ghost Tours and hopefully be doing some more investigations of hopefully some of the sites on their tour and other places around McDonough. So stay tuned, and we look forward to seeing you again. Good night.